this because we're not going to, if we're not going to be using it, we could actually move this up a bit. Unless you need it back to this one. No. Okay. I'm just wondering about this. I'm not tripping on it. You could have moved it up where you can't. You already got to make it like that.
How's that for you, Wally? Is that
that's good, but I'm just wondering about this. I don't know. Oh, that's fine. There's a bit more room here. Okay, it'll be okay. Like candy and birds, everything. They got Brown out tonight, Deeg and Bowl, not in the lineup.
Oh.
Goalie Bowl.
Yeah.
And Deeg and Brown, the one who scored all the points last 2 nights. Luke Brown.
Okay.
I have no idea. I didn't want to ask him. I didn't want to greet
Brad Powell, I guess, is going to play. Hi, yeah.
I think there were a couple who were worried they weren't going to get out tomorrow to get back to work. So they went today. I think that played part of it. But it don't matter, we'll take it. Oh, Norma Wells is out too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Goodyear is out. James. Luke Parsons is out.
have to try to do that.
Don't need to do it till after. Yeah.
Scratching, isn't it a DJ?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got that.
All the switches,
all the sounds, booing and everything else.
I'm so gullible.
I boo this boo. Should be 8 tonight. Well, there's been a lot of big players. Eag and Brown scored a lot of points last week. Cole was on the net. Howard, Cole was out. Normal Rose. White Rose.
Yeah, but this terrible goalie they have. What happened there?
I think he's gone somewhere else. Actually, yeah, I think the Green League, no, there's somebody left. So, well, we'll take it. I mean, that's supposed to be the players last couple like James and Brown and Bull.
Rough there again, so we'll do it. Rained all there.
2 points over the last week.
Well, he didn't have a chance. What he grabbed when he was good here last thing and slapped around. I let him square off.
And skirmish when he took. Yeah. My buddy didn't even see it coming. I looked back at the video.
Yeah.
As they were ready to drop the puck, Mar was here in the face-off circle and turned this way and Screensy this way, right from the wing, right at him. Dropped the glove. So that's why Mar didn't get the bigger penalty in the ring. He didn't even know it was Screensy was coming. You hit up and well, you know what? He's been tough. He needs somebody to fear in here. Look, Ryan, read out a bit more. Look, Ryan, read out more. Jeez, anybody in the corner.
Yeah, but the retaliate there, he kind of skated to the bench and sat down in the way there. He's a big boy, too. He should be all of you.
Costello's in there tonight.
Oh, is he? Oh, good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I like Costello. We're going out to get a scrap for Christmas there.
The few minutes that he gets on to it, he'll be here.
He's got a big bench last night. He's pretty proud of him.
Well, it's standing in the moment. What's the most you've ever had? See you later, guys. We got 15 left.
Apparently the camera mic is not on.
No, it says off, right?
No, there's apparently discussion to hear us.
Okay. Right? Yeah. Came over and said, oh, you need that Unless it's just backwards tonight.
No,
I don't think so. Because you go with it. Time is it? Live at 7:25.
yeah. Actually, we're on now.
Oh, so it is watching.
Oh yeah. Anyone buying that are logging on is. Gentlemen, and welcome to the Stephenville Dome. This wonderful January 12th, Tuesday made out of stone. All the trials here along with my video man. Happy to bring you the game tonight. Here last night, folks, this evening, just exciting game. Short end of that stick. In the first period, nobody said Chris Scales was going to play score. So therefore, it's brought over to tonight. We're going to have to make the game tonight. It's going to go to the last night. It won't be given away. So who do you think is the first score first? Or is the game to go like you tonight? I'll give it a couple of those sheets there. And you see that Purple's got 2-1. Oscar Ingy, George Young out tonight. Dylan Hill had a great game last night. New recruit for Stephenville. Great game last night. John Gorgon out tonight, as well as defenseman Dan Hare. So 5 of those are out for the Stephenville Lightning. Of course, Noah Crisina has been great in the crease despite the 2 losses. Like 2 fantastic games. Him and Landon Bowe the last 2 nights going back and forth, making some spectacular saves. Stephenville's not going to have to worry about Landon Bowe tonight. They're going to have him with Brad Power. Landon Bowe is a scratch. So Power is in, and Kai Morris-Berry is going to be the lineup. Of course, Connor Roach, the backup for the Stephenville Lightning. Out tonight for the Corner Brook Royals. Mitchell Goodyear, Norm Wells is out tonight. Ian Pilgrim, Luke Parsons is out. Tyler Hunt, Luke Brown, who's had a couple of good nights against Stephenville, he's out tonight, as well as another gentleman who's had a couple of good nights, Stephen Deegs, number 91 for Corner Brook. Both of those are out tonight, along with Landon Bowe. So should be a good game here this evening, folks. Stay tuned. We hope you're joining us. Wherever you're joining us from, we want to say a big thank you for joining in. Whether it's on the mainland, whether it's in the Big Land, and a big shout out to the Big Land Network, by the way, who's providing the coverage for this tonight. I want to say a big thank you. A great service that we're getting from them. Just a reminder, if you look online, we'll be collecting items for the SPCA tonight until the end of the first intermission. Details are on the Facebook page, the Stephenville Lightning Facebook page. If you can't make it to the game tonight, you send an email money transfer to the SPCA or drop it off to their location in Stephenville, just up the road here from the Dome. We see our referees and linesmen coming on again tonight. Same crew as last night. So yeah, the SPCA, you can drop it off or you can drop it in before the end of the first period tonight. See, they got a table set up out there. Quite a few things dropped off. Not a large crowd here tonight so far, but a lot of items donated for the SPCA. So thank you to all of those who donated. Our singer tonight will be Charlene Skinner, and our flag carriers will be Luke Snook and Jackson Legg. And here they come now. Here's the 2 young gentlemen. Luke has got the Canadian flag, and Jackson's got the Stephenville Lightning flag. And look at those boys go. They were so proud to carry the flags tonight. Great initiative by the Stephenville Lightning to include the minor hockey players in that. And lots of interest in carrying the flags around. And here go the young fellas just in front of us. Look at them go. Jackson, Luke. Way to go, guys. Great job. So yeah, don't forget our SPCA thing tonight. Don't forget to go on and look at the contest to see who's going to score first. But we're soon ready here now for a great contest tonight. A few changes, and I know Coach Corey Coles has got the team riled up and ready to go. And speaking of coaches, just want to give a shout out to Jamie Brake. And Jamie is actually part of the Royals organization now. Jamie's been with us a couple of years. And he took another position just before Christmas with the Corner Brook Royals. He had a great couple of years here in Stephenville, so thank you, Jamie, for all that you've done for the Royals. For the Stephenville Lightning and the fans in the Bay St. George. Sister Jamie Brake over there, folks, and he's one of the assistant coaches now for the Royals. Our new head coach, Corey Coles. GM is Nathan White, and trainer is Brian Joy. And last night you would have heard Brian sing the national anthem. Our medical trainer, Cara Berry, equipment manager, Danny Stapleton, assistant equipment manager, Mackenzie Coles, and manager of operations, Colleen Costello. You joined in last night. You heard a tribute to a good friend of everybody in the Bay St. George area, Vio Sam, no stranger to senior hockey right across the island. Larry Bennett passed away in December. So our condolences to Larry's family and to all of his friends all around, not just the Bay St. George area, but right around this province and right across Canada. A well-known figure and going to be really missed here in this area. Also gave a shout out, since we're playing Corner Brook tonight, gave a shout out to Robbie Murden. Played baseball against Rob. Anybody in Corner Brook knows the name Rob Murden, associated with minor baseball and probably other sports as well. But I know Robbie from baseball. Great coach, great competitor, and want to say condolences to his family and friends in the Corner Brook area and right across the province as well. Another well-known person passing away just recently. So condolences to both of those families. Just about ready here. You see Power turning around. He's in net there for the Royals. We've got Christina, third start in a row for him. 2 fantastic games from him, just on the losing end. Maybe tonight will be the night. So stay tuned, folks. This could be it. Great job. And again, that was Charlene Skinner, local entertainer here. Thank you, Charlene, for doing a great job. Thank you, Luke and Jackson, for carrying the flags tonight. Great job, guys. I know moms and dads are proud down there taking lots of pictures. So here we go, folks. Stay tuned. This should be a good game. Actually starting drawing a few people now. See a lot more out at the gates, ready to come in. An unusual night for hockey here in Stephenville, a Sunday night. We haven't had many Sunday games, but usually it's Sunday afternoon. And by the way, Grand Falls and Deer Lake played this afternoon. I think Grand Falls won against Deer Lake for the second time this weekend. So 2 wins for the Grand Falls Windsor Cataracts. 2 wins already for the Corner Brook Royals. Looking to make it 3 there tonight. You see Reed, Gruchy, and Pansell up front for the Lightning. We've got Delaney and Stone on the back end to start. And here we go. Marr wins the face-off, and that's back into the Corner Brook zone. Reed going back there. Quick turnover. Reed, oh, nice tip there by Pansell. Great opportunity there early for Stephenville, kept in by Delaney. Pansell, swift skater, moving around there. Big smack by Stone. That knocked the stick out of somebody's hand. Still controlled by Stephenville down in the near corner. And that's going to be out over the line. That was Gruchy trying to make the play out over the line. Backing over. Gruchy going to chase it. He was looking for a change, but the puck came. He's going to get off the ice now. Back comes Corner Brook very quickly. Marr, very quick shot. Got to keep an eye on him. He's been a thorn in the side the last couple of nights for the Lightning. Here's Roach. Back to the front of the net. Oh, what an opportunity for Pansell. Just missed a tip in front. Corner Brook looking to break out now. A bit of speed coming up to the center. Colburn missed the far corner, and that's going to bounce way, way back into the Corner Brook zone. A few changes there on the benches, some fresh troops on. Lambswood fighting down there in the corner, gives it up to Savory, but Savory loses it to another number 21 there, Mateo Short. 2 good number 21s, folks. Savory and Short, great players. Must be a good number. Here's Short again. Speaking of Short, he's in over the line. He's got Antle with him. There's the pass back to Short. Wow. You could see that coming. Short, Antle, Short. Great play there by the Corner Brook Royals, and boy, speed will kill you every time, and they just showed it there. Quick turnover in their own end, come back. Just saying how good Mateo Short was, and we saw him a Short-Antle combination there for that first goal. So that's going to be Mateo Short from Antle. And with just over a minute gone, it's 1-0 for the Corner Brook Royals. Tipped in over the line by number 9, Josh Hand. He chases it in back along the boards here. Brad Lilly fighting for the puck. Colby House gets it out front. Colby House out to Ethan Janes, and at 2:01, it's a 2-0 lead. Ethan Janes Top corner over the glove of Christina. We'll have a look to see if there's a third assist on that. Might be another assist on there, but that was definitely James from house. So 2:01 mark. We have Corner Brook up by a score of 2-0. Stephenville on their heels early. Last couple of nights they've scored that first goal. They didn't here tonight, didn't score the first goal. So maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's going to be good luck for them tonight. In comes Delaney. Grushi with the puck to the front of the net. Almost tipped in there by Pansell, and that bounces all the way down.
Time of the goal, 1 minute, 38 seconds. Short from Ansel and Colbert. The time 1:38.
So short from Mantle and Colbert in that first goal. We'll get an update on the James goal in just a second. Ryan in over the line, almost tipped there by Josh Taylor to the far side. Corner Brook keeps it in, circling back towards the front of the net, trying to get a bit of space, and there was number 11, Wayne Badecki. Stephenville breaks out. You got Devney coming down. Passes it in over to Roach. Roach to the front of the net. Devney, and a big save there. Big first test for Brad Power. And he came up big on Joe Devney. Stephenville with a great first opportunity, but no luck. Battle down in the corner now. Clay King down there, you've got a hand up. And Stephenville with the puck, so it looks like interference for somebody. And when you get that penalty, you hang your head and you move to the sin bin. And there we go, 2 minutes or less for Lombard, number 18, who was scratched last couple of nights. He's in there tonight. So number 18, 2 minutes at the 3:49 second mark of the first period. 2-0 for Corner Brook, looking to go up 3-0. And of course, they've got their big power play on there. Antle back at the corner, and there he's got the puck now. Passing it over. You got some dangerous players there. House, Marr, they're all out there. The first power play for Corner Brook. Of course, Brown would be there, but he's out tonight. Deegs would probably be out there as well. Well, you got House and Marr out there tonight. You got Mateo Short out there. Short, the first goal for Corner Brook. And Short takes it away. Colby House. Cross to a streaking winger, Marr, number 10. Couldn't get a shot away, but gets it back to House. Gets a shot on Christina. And we've got another penalty coming up. This time, I believe it'll be to the Corner Brook Royals. Colby House, that was a shot right off the far post. Not sure it would have counted because I think the ref was in the process of blowing the whistle. Oh no, it's a Stephenville penalty, number 44. Curtis Scales, the scorer last night, the first scorers. And Stephenville has dug a hole early here tonight with just under 5 minutes played. They're down 2 men for at least another minute 23 seconds. See if Corner Brook can capitalize. Marr takes it up on the shoulder but keeps it in. Marr's got it. Over to Antle. Back to Marr. Marr into the corner to House. House looking to go to the front of the net. Over to Antle. Quick shot looking for a tip, and that's wide. Colby House takes it and circles back. Marr at the line. Him and Colby switch places. Back to Antle again in the slot. Another tip. And there's the goal. Number 21, Short. And Short is not coming up short tonight, folks. That's the second goal already for Short. And that will be on the power play marker at 4:58. Antle drew an assist there, maybe House. We'll wait to hear that, but it's going to be a power play marker. 3-0. 5 minutes in for the Corner Brook Royals. So just when the Stephenville Lightning feel they had an opportunity to take advantage of some big players out tonight, Corner Brook responds with 3 very, very quick goals here. Very nice goals, by the way. And when you're down 5-3, folks, it's hard to keep that puck out of the net. You know, a two-man disadvantage is really rough. So Stephenville dug a hole early. They're still in that hole, 1:28 to go in the 2-minute minor to Curtis Scales. And you've got Short, House, and Marr back out there again, but I think you got Smith on the line this time, as well as maybe Antle. Yes. So Smith, the only change up here now. 15:02 left to go in the first period. 3-0 for the Corner Brook Royals over the hometown Stephenville Lightning. Smith to Antle. Marr and House make the turn. Antle picking up speed. Boy, can he go. Just look at him streaking down there. A lot of speed. It's hard to beat speed, folks. Controlled in the corner.
Corner Brook Royals scored by number 21, Mateo. Number 21, Mateo Short. Assisted by number 97, Andrew Antle. And number 10, Jordan Marr. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 58 seconds. Short from Antle and Marr.
Short from Antle and Marr, and they're looking to combine again. Big shot by Antle. Usual spot. Boy, I'd like to have a quarter for every time he's taken a shot from that spot as he's played here, especially against the Stephenville Lightning. Seems to be that's his spot to shoot from, and he does well. And he's already assisted on a couple of goals. 3-0. 5:44 gone in the first period. 42 seconds left in the penalty to Curtis Scales of the Lightning. Stephenville trying to clear the puck. No luck. May get it out now. A couple of Stephenville sticks there. Yes, it is. And they're out. Fabijanik back. Second line on there now. Fabijanik, Matt Colburn coming up. Cross to Janes. Janes in on one of the goals. Fabijanik back to Janes. Janes actually scored the second goal. And Guy spins around. He's got Fabijanik, but no, goes into the corner. Probably going to get the return pass and then back to the corner again. Janes. Over to Matt Colburn. Penalty is over. Stephenville back at full strength. And there we go. Fabijanik took the shot. That won't be a power play goal, folks. The power play had just gotten over. Not sure if that touched something on the way in. Doesn't matter what it touched. It got net. 4-0 for the Corner Brook Royals. And Stephenville really need to dig deep now. Only early, 6:33 gone in the first period, and already now 4-0. This could be a long night for our hometown Stephenville Lightning. Devaney in over the line. A Savory with him, gets it through to Savory.
Assisted by number 44, Lucas Papajansic, and number 4, Adam Guy. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 33 seconds. Hand from Papajansic and Guy, the time 6:33.
So hand from Fabijanik and Guy. So hand must have touched that shot from Fabijanik on the way in. Regardless, 4-0, icing by the Royals, and that will come back down deep. Stephenville coming out with their first line right here now. Going to have to come often with that line, and we're going to have to do something, guys. You've got Delaney and Scales here on the point. Savory wins the puck drop into the corner, but no luck there controlling it. Back out is Ryan, number 36. Sends it in on the far boards there for Josh Taylor, number 23. Stephenville back out. Could be a 2-on-1 here, maybe a 3-on-1 to Trailer. Devaney didn't see him and couldn't control it in there. Sam Bugden was all around him. And there we go. We've got a breakaway, well, semi-breakaway. Lost the puck, Delaney, 123, lost it to another 23. Shane Delaney coming at the Stephenville end, looking to make a rush. Past a couple of defenders, in over the line. Takes a quick shot off the blocker of Power. Back out. And right away, Clay King back in with the shot. Oh, nice. Right pad save there by Christina. He was sharp on that one. Jordan Marr, Clay King. And that was a left pad save. So he's made 2 pad saves off Corner Brook players, 1 from each side into their jersey of Power. And we'll have a stoppage in play with 8:01 gone, 4-0 Corner Brook Royals. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Wherever you're tuning in from tonight, we really appreciate you joining us either live or online through the Big Land Network. So big thank you to them. We'll give a shout out to a few sponsors in just a few minutes, because without them, we don't have a team. They help make this happen for folks, not only here in the Stephenville, Bay St. George area, but Deer Lake and Corner Brook and Grand Falls, Windsor. Sponsors play a big role in senior hockey in Newfoundland and Labrador. March from the point, keeps it behind the net. But that's taken by Corner Brook. Can they get it out? Yes, it looks like they're going to clear. You've got Colburn up there. You've got Short up there. Fabijanik at the line. Antle on the off wing. And he's buzzing around. Gets past, but Antle with a bit of speed. And over the line. Crocker couldn't control it. Had it taken away from him. Antle, lead pass. Up to Colburn. Colburn in over the line. Quick shot. Off the glove of Christina. Bounce down. And Noah Christina covers up with 11:18 to go in the first period. Don't forget, folks, you have until the end of the first period to donate an item to the SPCA if you're out there. If you get a chance, you haven't done so, and you're not here tonight, just please drop it into the SPCA at any time. They're always appreciative of any donations that they get. Pansell tips it up along the board. Scales, you got Reed coming across the center. Couldn't control it. Kept in at the line by Stephenville. Pansell tried to control it, but Corner Brook breaks away. You got Josh Hand waiting near the front of the net. And that's covered up by Christina. Big thank you to some of our sponsors here tonight, the Redwood Lounge, Timeout Sports Bar, Western Petroleum, Hometown Furniture, big thank you, Blueberry Bee Studios, Coleman's, and Cabinet and Design Studio, as well as Tim Horton. Down goes the Stephenville player. 2 minutes for interference. And that is Josh Hand. Hand tipped in the last goal from Fabijanik, but now he's got 2 minutes or less in the penalty box for interference. Stephenville with their top power play line on out there. Savory behind the net. Hesitated a bit and got rid of that defender. Back to Devaney. Devaney cross ice. Pansell, Delaney. Front of the net. Bouncing around, kept in. Yes, what a great job. Gruchy. Stephenville looking to set up there now. Corner Brook looking to box them out. Back to the line. You've got Delaney on this side. Pansell. The other, Devaney gets the puck. In the corner to Pansell. Back to Delaney. Into Savory. Gruchy gets the puck. He's making the turn. Delaney and Pansell back there. Gruchy takes the shot. That's bouncing around behind the net. Can Stephenville control it? Yes, they can. And Savory didn't have a stick in his hands to stop that anyway. 50 seconds left in the penalty to Hand. Stephenville trying to make something happen. Get a bit of positivity going here get back on the scoreboard before the end of the first period. And that's punched around and out by a Corner Brook player. Rice down there, you got to keep an eye on him. Lots of speed, folks, on this Corner Brook team. Lots and lots of speed. Robert Mercer, length of the ice. Killing a bit of time, 12 seconds left. Stephenville maybe one more push. Look like that's not going to pan out. Power. Power covers up with 5 seconds to go in the power play for Stephenville. So we got 5 seconds for them to win a face-off and get a good shot at the net. Let's see who's coming out to take that. I see Nick Shea out there. No, they're hitting off. We've got our top power play coming back on again. Quick rest and back out there again. Scales and Delaney. Devaney Roach and Savory. Corner Brook wins the face-off and controls it. Out comes Lambswood, but stripped by Dylan Savory. Back in over the line, in the corner. Roach going in. Roach and Lambswood. Let's see who comes away with it. Roach got it into the corner. Devaney fighting for it back there. Back to Roach, back to the front. Oh, Curtis Scales almost had the first goal again tonight. Big turn here by Stephenville. Little hook there. Devaney got away with it. Oh, clipped off the puck. It looks like a penalty coming. He immediately grabbed for his wrist. Boy, that'd be a big loss for Stephenville. Devaney, first game back Friday night, 4 points, folks. Last night, a few points. So he's been great to have back, and would be sad to see him go down for even a shift. Power play now over. Both teams back at full. They were at full strength, but now it's 2 minutes gone up again for Lucas Fabijanic. And there goes Joe and gets a big round of applause. He went down immediately. Looked like he got clipped on the wrist or something, perhaps. Won't be part of this power play. A few minutes on the bench, see what we can do there, Joe. Hope everything is great. And Scales heading back to the bench. Delaney and Pansell. You got Reed up front. Need to get that big body of Reed in front of Power. Try to make something happen. Delaney. Here we go. Reed with the tip. Reed with the smack. Just missed. Savory with the puck. Behind the net. Coming out. Back to Pansell. Shot at the net. Just behind Gruchy. Back to Delaney. Pansell. Delaney gets it back. Over to Gruchy. Rink wide to Savory. Back to Pansell. The shot right into the jersey of Brad Power. 33 seconds gone in that power play. A couple of quick shots on net. And then Power, of course, covers up every opportunity that he can get. And he's a big boy in the net tonight. We thought maybe they would miss Landon Bowe tonight, but I tell you, Brad Power has stepped in there and is doing a great job. Certainly, both goalies, I don't think, faced what they faced last night or the night before in the first period. A couple of great first periods the last couple of games. Pansell. Tipped. And there's Devaney. Devaney is back on. Good to see. Savory. In over the line. He's got a path right to the right in. Oh, wow. What a save by Power. Savory went right down Main Street, right into the middle. Right up to Power, but no luck. Oh, that was a bad pass. Here we got Ryan going in. House waiting for him. Two Corner Brook players in front there. And Colby House scores the goal. Colby House with the goal at 13-11 to put Corner Brook Royals up by a score of 5-0. And that is short-handed. Almost saw it developing when the puck got intercepted there, coming out of the Stephenville zone. Bugden and Ryan up front there now. Ryan in over the line. We'll get an update on who helped House with that in just a moment. Corner Brook Stephenville, 20-something seconds left on the clock. Overskated it there, Reed. Back out over the line.
Goal scored by number 18, Colby House. Assisted by number 8, Ryan Smith, and number 36, Tommy Ryan. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 11 seconds.
House from Smith and Ryan.
House from Smith and Ryan, the time 13-11.
Stone trying to get going. Corner Brook got a stick in the way. Every pass that Stephenville seems to make seems to be a stick in the way. And that time it wasn't a stick in the way, but it was the big body of Mercer. Hard to get past those big bodies. Antle, bit of speed, and look on the far side. You've got King in. That was close. Colburn tried to get it into King. Stephenville will clear, and that will be tapped by somebody on the bench. And for a face-off back inside the Stephenville zone. Antle, Colburn, King, all creating mayhem around the Stephenville net. Mateo short. Back to Antle. Faberjanic. 144 to another. Curtis Scales gets it out over the line. Faberjanic. Lambswood in over the line. Ooh, off the left shoulder of Christina. That was up high. Christina was down. There was daylight there. 2-on-1. Over to Savory. Just wide. Great opportunity. Gruchy and Savory. Back comes Corner Brook, and that's stripped by Scales. Leaves it for Pansell. Up to Savory. And that's off his stick and into the Corner Brook end, and they'll control. Stephenville heads for a quick change. Be careful when you're going off like that. Corner Brook is coming in. That speed. Don't give them much room. Here we go. 2-on-1. We've got Shea. Yeah, no. Says no. But I don't know, guys. That looked close. Mateo short. Over to Colburn. Nick Shea pleading his case with the referee. Pause and rewind, guys. Let's have a look at that. No light went on. Oh, the light did go on. Roland is shaking his head. Roland says, no, the light went on, Wally. So the light did go on. The goal judge says it was in. The referee said no. It looked very close. Nick Shea certainly thought so. Great shot by Shea. Hand. House in the corner. Smith behind there. Outbreaks Stephenville again. The third 2-on-1. Whoa, big shot. That was a bit of frustration from Shea shooting in there that time. You could feel it. Back comes Hand. Hand is down there. Ethan Janes in there. And that's through the center, and that will be icing. Guy back to tap it up for icing. 3 2-on-1s in the space of just over a minute there for Stephenville. But it's still the goose egg on the scoreboard, 5-0. Corner Brook Royals with 3:43 left in the period. Great opportunities here for the Lightning. Just no luck tonight, guys. We'll call it the Sunday night blues for the Stephenville Lightning. They've certainly had their opportunities. The difference is the opportunities Corner Brook's had, they've capitalized. Stephenville hadn't had that capitalization yet. Back again, Sam Bugden. King, across the line, you got Marr in there, you got Rice. Who's coming up? Marr, of course. It's like a magnet for the puck. Back to the point. Big shot there by Robert Mercer. Bugden keeps it in at the line. Pass Marr, Rice on the other side. Mercer, he's a big boy, trying to keep it in, and he does. Jordan Marr back there again. Stephen Bugden trying to protect the line. He does. Rice to Marr, look out. What an opportunity for Clay King. That's like 4 opportunities for King so far in the first period. How much longer can you keep that guy off the score sheet? He's had some wicked opportunities already against the Lightning here tonight. Clay King, number 89, for the Corner Brook Royals, but with no luck. Lightning fans are just hoping that everybody else had no luck, but that's not the case, as the Corner Brook Royals are ahead by a score of 5-0. And here they come again. Ryan takes a quick shot. Can't handle the puck in front. Grushi kicks it over to his defenseman. Out they come. Back to Grushi, that's off his stick, and Faberjanic is going to take it. Gets it up very quickly there to Taylor. Cross the line. Badecki, he lost it. Stephenville gets it back. Up along the boards. Dylan Savory taking a shot. That's off Power. Back to the corner. Faberjanic goes behind the net. A couple of Stephenville players in there, no luck. Faberjanic, that was off Brady March, but Stephenville still didn't control it. Here we go. Brad Lilly is in. Oh, and that was blocked there by Taylor. Great opportunity. Taylor, one block, 23 the other way, picks it up. Delaney to Scales. That's off the shin pad of Lambswood to the corner. Matt Colburn in the corner. Lambswood around. Scales tried to get it. No luck. Short. Antle. Oh, wide open net there for number 55, Colburn. Speaking of Colburn, here he is with the puck again. And whistled that wide to the right of Christina. Out comes Stebney, back for the Stephenville Lightning. Nice play to get in around, but a bit too far, and that's handled by Power in behind the net. Got to be careful. Last minute. And out breaks Corner Brook again. Antle. A little tip in there. And that's in the corner. That's in the corner of the net. Looked like maybe Colburn picked that one up with 46 seconds to go, and 6 is the magic number as the Royals lead by a score of 6-0. Not a great start here for the Stephenville fans. Few boos coming from the audience here. They're playing tough, boy. They just haven't had the luck that they could have had. And right now they're down 6-0. I think that was Colburn. We'll get the call on that in a second.
Assistant number 97, Andrew Antle, and number 8, Ryan Smith. Time on the goal, 19 minutes, 13 seconds.
Another assist there for Antle. That's 3 in the game. 2 for Smith. There we go! Way to go, Matt Grushi. And I'm pretty sure that someone's got Grushi to score a first goal here tonight. So whoever picked Grushi, we're going to get your name in for a t-shirt. 6-1, 11.9 seconds left to go. Positive vibe, folks, positive vibes. Let's keep it going. Savory and Badecki line up. In comes King.
assisted by number 56, Jason Stone, and number 9, Nathan Pencil.
Pencil and Stone assisted on that goal by Grucci, making it 6-1 here at the Stephenville Dome between the Corner Brook Royals and Stephenville Lightning. Of course, Corner Brook leading by a score of 6-1. Teams will head off. We'll take a quick break. Thank you guys for tuning in here tonight. Grab yourself a quick snack, bathroom break, whatever you have to do. We'll see you back here in about 20 minutes for the next period.
The light didn't go on. Yeah, you got merchandise, I think.
Okay.
You want a quick break or?
No, I'm good right now. Yeah, I just want to, I got my own drink.
Did you check the replay on internet?
Oh yeah, right. I went upstairs. What's that? Yeah, it's pretty like that. It's all the way from last.
Welcome back, folks, as we're about to start the second period here at the Stephenville Dome. After one period of play, 6-1 for the Corner Brook Royals over your Stephenville Lightning. Scoring for the Royals in that period, Short with a couple, Janes, Hand, House, and Colburn. And of course, Antle, 3 assists mixed in there. And Smith with a couple of assists, Short with a few points. Gruchy was on the board first for Stephenville from Stone and Pansell. So if you had Gruchy in the contest, then that means you have an opportunity to win a t-shirt that'll be drawn right after the game from all of the people who did say Matt Gruchy. About to start the second period here, and I see we've got a change in net for the Lightning. Looks like Connor Roach is going to be starting the second period, giving Nathan Christina a rest on the bench. Royals win it. Guy back up over the line. Gruchy, the goal scorer for Stephenville, takes it back over to Delaney. 2-line pass up to Pansell, who tips it in. Reed goes in after it. But the speedy Ryan Smith comes out. Marr, always dangerous. Rice headed for the net. And just like that. Did I say the dangerous Marr? Of course I did. And there you go. Marr with the goal for the Corner Brook Royals. And I know Ryan Smith is going to get an assist on that. At the 26-second mark, Jordan Marr, always dangerous. 2 points tonight for him. Lombard passes off and trips up Roach.
Corner Brook goal scored by number 10, Jordan Marr. Assisted by number 8, Ryan Smith. Time of the goal, 26 seconds.
Marr from Smith. Corner Brook back in again, but it's out over the line. Lombard going in for Stephenville. Picked up by Marr, back on the defense now. Strong player at both ends of the rink. Out comes Rice with a bit of speed. King with him, Marr on this side. Stephenville makes the turn. There's Captain Dylan Savory. He's got Joe Devaney with him. Gets the puck, takes the shot, and just off the goalie, Brad Power comes to this side. Dylan Savory, another great opportunity just missed. And that's chipped out, and look at Marr go. Off to the boards, you got Colburn here. Clay King in there, and Marr tapping the stick in front of the net. Gets the puck back off the skate. Right into the jersey of Connor Roach by Matt Colburn. So that last goal, folks, at the 26-second mark, Jordan Marr from Ryan Smith, and it's a 7-1, 6-goal lead for the Corner Brook Royals. Antle to take this face-off. Colburn down there with him. See Labswood of Fabijanik back here at the line, and Short. Mateo Short with a few points already. 2 goals here tonight. Looking for the hat trick goal. And that was one clearly by Antle, such a strong player, all the way down the ice. Back behind the net. Corner Brook controlling, moving out off the boards. And that's into the stands. A one-handed catch by one of the fans. Just chalantly passes it over to his girlfriend. She's smiling. Great memory for that group. They've got themselves a Stephenville Lightning puck. 1:56 gone here in the second period. Shea moves ahead after that face-off. Crocker, big shot. Shea knocks it down. Knocked down with a high stick. Great shot there by Crocker. But Brad Power stands up to it. That's going to come outside the Corner Brook line. Of course, that was a Stephenville player, the high stick. Crocker on here first shift now with Shea. And number 34, Brad Lilly. You'll see Lilly there with no nameplate right now on the back of his jersey. Oh, Shea tapped it in. If he had turned around, Crocker was streaking in there. Shea behind the net. He's bumping into his player. A little bit of an edge to Nick Shea after that goal. Didn't get called in the second period. It looked like it was under the bar. The light was on. Sorry, in the first period. The light was on, but the goal judge said yes. But the referee right there, Johnny on the spot, said no, it wasn't in. And since then, Shea, I think, has been playing with a little bit of an edge. Really disappointed that wasn't a goal. Here's Grushi, our goal scorer, to take the face-off against House. Grushi wins it, but Corner Brook comes out strong right away. Oh, almost behind the back pass there to Reed. Corner Brook. And that's Hand with the goal. With a breakaway goal under the pads of Connor Roach. And that's Hand with a couple tonight to make it 8-1. So we got Hand with a couple, Short with a couple. And all together it adds up to 8 for the Corner Brook Royals, 1 for the Stephenville Lightning. Stephenville coming out flat tonight. 3 games in 3 nights, taking its toll. But of course, Corner Brook looks as fresh as it always does. A lot of fast skaters on this Royals. They've got a good team. A lot of speedy skaters. Up through the center, we have Grushi. Makes the turn. Pansell! Oh, and Brad Power says, here's my leather. And he snags that puck that was meant for the top corner. Pansell with a great shot, but Power up to the challenge. What a fantastic job. Grushi in there to take the face off again. Lombard and Stone back at the line. It comes to Lombard, keeps it in.
Josh Hand, assisted by number 19, Ethan James. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 46 seconds. Hand from James.
So a couple of points for James there tonight. And back they come again. Taylor, that's off the stick of Lombard. On the far side, back to Guy. Guy chips it into the corner to himself. Makes a turn, back to the point. Oh, almost picked off there, and that would have been a free break going the other way, but it's held in by Ryan Smith. Behind the net, Stone. Along the boards, Reed gets it out, and that's going to be icing with just over 3 minutes gone in the period. 3:49, 8-1, Stephenville Lightning. Big thank you to some more of our sponsors. Molson Canadians, Stephenville Accommodations, Pizza Delight, Marblewood Village Resort, big thank you. M&F Motors, big thank you as well. Shays Building Supplies, Stephenville Crossing, ITS Industrial Tech Services, Canadian Tire, big thank you. Dennis GM, thank you. And here comes Corner Brook, 2-on-1 with a trailer. You've got Marr, of course it's Marr. Marr is always there. And then Marr's up with the puck again. Lambswood at the line, just to the front of the net, but that's held by a skate by Lombard, and he flips it out. And Reed and Pansell in for a quick change. Fabijanik. Cross to Lambswood. Picked up by Stephenville. And we've got a penalty coming up. High sticking. And it looks like the Stephenville gate is open. Joe Devney. 2 minutes or less, Joe, at the 15:25 left mark, which is 4:35 gone in the second period. He's going to sit and have a break for 2 minutes. You got March and Savory back there, Delaney and Scales headed back for Stephenville. And of course you had the big guys out for Corner Brook. Short takes the face-off, wins it. Meyer touches it back to Antle, back to Antle. He switches place with Meyer. Into the corner. Across the side to Ryan Smith. Smith back to Meyer. Meyer looking to make something happen. Great pass in front. Antle taps it into Smith. Smith goes into the corner to Meyer. Meyer headed to the front of the net. May take a shot. And that's right into the equipment of Roach. Jordan Meyer looking for some sort of screen on Roach. Tried to pick that near corner, but Roach had it covered up. One quick change here for Corner Brook. Adam Guy now on. Antle back to Guy.
To number 27, Joe Devaney, 2 minutes for high sticking plus a 10-minute misconduct. Time under penalty, 4 minutes, 35 seconds.
Devaney, 2 for high sticking, a 10-minute misconduct. And saw the referee put the hands on the hip indicating misconduct. Not sure what it was for. Very likely something said and the referee didn't like it. But that means that Joe's gone for 10 minutes extra. Antle back behind the net, looking to set something up. Smith down there at the line, didn't get the pass. Now he does. Kicks it back, Meyer. And we've got Stephenville picking it up. Hansel winds up and takes the hard shot, but that big body of power got in the way of that one. Good try, Nathan. Back comes Meyer once again. Rink-wide pass. Just over the net. Meyer in the corner, Guy on the point. Meyer takes it back into the corner to Antle across the crease, and the net is off. Not sure if the referee sees it. Corner Brook, of course, trying to put it back on like they would. They didn't want play to stop, but the referee caught sight of it and whistled it down. And Jordan Meyer goes off for a well-deserved break. A lot of ice time here tonight, guys. Seems like the puck gravitates to him every time he's on the ice. "18 seconds left in the 2-minute penalty to Joe Devaney. Shea was waved out. Mercer gets it back. You got James on this side. He gets the puck. And he's being tormented there by Brady March. And that's down the ice. Oh, and March not happy. And he's going to go for 2 minutes. He was given a ref an earful. Be careful. There's already one misconduct. March, 2 minutes for hooking. So for 4 seconds, the Stephenville Lightning find themselves down by 2 men. And the last time it was 2 men, it was a power play goal by Short. And Short is bound to be on there again, right in the middle of that. Strong play. Shea with a bit of speed, now he's going off. Long pass.
Time under penalty, 6 minutes, 31 seconds.
Sam Bugden in there fighting for the puck. Out over the line to Mercer. And Crocker should get this out. Yes, he does. Costello's on there. He's looking around, smacking away with that stick. And the ref's hand goes up. And it doesn't matter. There's the goal. Delayed penalty. March is out. That penalty is over. But Cam Costello, a rare shift on here tonight, makes his presence felt. Big hit on Mercer first, then a little slap at the pads that he didn't like. Wasn't a big smack, but it was a slash. And he's going to serve 2 minutes for that. Just waiting here, the announcements. Kenshin was turned back to the ref's hand up, didn't see that goal being scored. So let's see what they're saying about it. I still see 8-1 on the scoreboard. See the penalty come off now for Costello. He's in the box. There we go, 98, 2 minutes. And of course, Joe Devney is serving his 10. So I'm still seeing 8-1. So not sure if that goal counted or not. We will see. Grushi, Hansel in over the line. Fabijanik back there. Pass it to his goaltender. No. Little bit of disarray behind the net, but now they're ready to start. A dangerous corner Brook power play. Here we go. Lambswood, great move at the line. In behind the net. Grushi takes it away. Stone with the big shot.
Number 10, Jordan Barr. Assisted by number 21, Matteo Short. And number 97, Andrew Mantle. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 12 seconds.
Marr from Short and Antle. So Marr with a couple, just waiting to see who's going to get that hat trick goal for Corner Brook. Costello, 2 minutes for boarding. And that, of course, was a hit on Mercer from behind. Thought it might have been the slash, but it wasn't it. I didn't think it was much to the slash, but certainly the hit from behind by Costello. The hand went up here. Savory with a break. Oh, what a great little move by Dylan Savory. Got the fans excited. Almost got a goal out of that, Dylan. Great chance. And of course, Stephenville's had lots of chances tonight. Score is not reflective of the chances they've had. Of course, not sure they would have 8 goals or 9 like Stephenville, like Corner Brook has got. But they certainly had a great opportunity to have at least 4 or 5 more. But Brad Power came up brilliant or just misplays by the Lightning. But they certainly should have had a few extra goals with that. 36 seconds left in the penalty to Costello. Here comes Marr. In over the line, you got Smith cruising in front. Antle on the point. Antle back to his spot. Takes a shot that got knocked down and almost fooled Roach in net. Back to the point, over to Antle in his spot. Front of the net, pounding away on it. And that's covered up by Connor Roach with 10:55 left in the second period. Scoreboard hasn't changed yet, but it is a score of 9-1 for the Corner Brook Royals. 7 seconds, Costello ready to come back on. Corner Brook with their top power play on here. Back to Adam Guy, number 4. Takes the front, back to Andel in his house. Goes to the front, and that's off a Corner Brook skate. Didn't get out. Costello making his way back into the play. Lombard tried to get the puck out. No luck on that. Marr to the front. Costello gets it out. Sorry, that's Ryan Reed got it out. Costello is chasing Short, backing over, and that's offside. A big thank you to a few more of our sponsors, the Rotary Club of Stephenville, Quality Auto Brokers, Mary Brown's Bluebird Taxi, super fan of the team. Of course, Arlem's right here in Stephenville, and friend of the Lightning, Russell's Funeral Home. Thank you all for your contributions towards hockey and the Stephenville Lightning. Corner Brook backing over. Oh, great pad out there by Roach. Han almost had another one. And Han would have been the first one from Corner Brook with the hat trick. We've got a few waiting on one. We've got Short with 2. We've got Marr with 2. We've got Han with 2. Guy at the point, in along the boards and behind the net. Colby House, Han. Delaney back there fighting for the puck. He comes away with it up the Reed. Oh, weak clearing, but it got out over. Here's Nick Shea with Delaney. Tried to get it back to Delaney. That's going to be straight up the center. Stone over on the far side. In comes Stephenville again. Nick Shea, quick shot up over the net. Delaney, Shane Delaney to the far point. Shea winds up and just tipped wide. Sorry, that wasn't Shea. Shea tipped it. But that was Pansell with the shot behind the net. Corner Brook controls, and Stephenville will have to get back. Corner Brook keeps looking for that long pass. And there's Delaney with it, cool and calm. Great young defenseman. Oh, giving it away. Janes. Oh, great save there on Colburn. Gruchy. Here we go. Gruchy and Pansell. Gruchy. Pansell. And Brad Power makes the stop once again. Curtis Scales back down in his own end for it. Watched by Clay King. Bodied off the puck. Oh, just over the stick of King. Going wide open now, guys. Corner Brook again. King back in. Costello trying to take his man along the boards, but speed kills Rice. Clay King just missed that. Bugden back in behind. We have Mercer on this side. He's going to get it. Get past Mercer. Is going to get out. Of course, right back to Corner Brook again. Colburn. To Bugden up along the boards. Clay King. Big shot right into the body of Connor Roach. Opened up there for a little bit. Some exciting hockey back and forth. .8:19 to go here in the second. 9-1 for the Corner Brook Royals. Fabricani keeps it in at the line. You've got number 11, Badecki out there. Rear shift for Badecki. Badecki gets it across to Josh Taylor. Takes a shot. No luck. Gets a rebound and way to go. So Taylor gets the goal. Badecki will get the assist. And maybe someone else. 10-1 for Corner Brook. Savory won the face-off quickly, but then lost it. Roach in over the line. Dylan Savory chasing in Lambswood. Oh, Lambswood thought he was going to clear it, but he made a great little move there. Get past the Stephenville player. In comes Corner Brook into the Stephenville zone once again.
Corner Brook goals for number 23, Josh Taylor. Assisted by 11, Wayne Badecki. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 55 seconds.
Taylor from Badecki. Here's Savory. Back to the front of the net. Oh, my goodness. Tried to get it across in front. No luck. Maybe should have taken that shot. And that's offside at the line. So the goal, Taylor from Badecki. A few rare shifts on the ice for those guys, and they certainly made it count when they needed to. Roach made the first save off Taylor on the pass from Badecki, but he couldn't control the rebound. And the 10th goal of the night gets put on the board for Corner Brook. Adam Guy will get it in, and he'll wait at the line. Scales goes back, controls the play. Great little move for Scales to get it over. Scales is there, Reed, Nick Shea. Nick Shea get a quick shot away. Back to Scales again. And that went behind the net, a quick shot for Lilly, but Brad Power covers up. Here we go, Cornerbrook winding up. And of course, whose name is on my lips but Jordan Marr. Shoots it in over, that's gonna get back out. Adam Guy back to pick it up with his defensive partners, Smith. Smith, back to Guy. Lots of time for Cornerbrook. Big lead, lots of time. Marr, in over the line, Antle. Marr scores! And the hat trick goal goes to Marr. Marr from Antle, and maybe short. And that makes it 11-1 here tonight. Certainly gotten away from our Lightning team here tonight. Couple of good games this weekend, great games, lost by close scores. Tonight is just one of those tough nights. Tough it out, boys, and get through it. Here we go, Cornerbrook once again, hand in over the line. House tapping for the puck, though. And Stephenville, Costello, did he get it out? Yes, he did. Hand tries to get it back in over, but it would have been offside. Picked up by Lombard. Lombard along the boards. Pansell taps it in a little bit too far for Gruchy. And Smith takes it. And that's off the stick of a Stephenville player. Back to Smith again. So Guy picks up the second assist. Marr from Antle and Guy. And now the score is corrected. It's now 11-1. Janes with Hand and House. Great young combination, three good young players there. Mercer on the far side. He just zips it towards the net. That's off the boards. Roach trying to find it. Can't come up with it. Great shot there by Bugden, intercepted that pass. Pansell found that, fell down, trying to clear it. Misconduct for Stephenville. Ryan Lombard gone for Stephenville. 2 minutes and a misconduct. So we got two. We still got Devaney in that box. He'll soon have served his 10 minutes. Rice to take the face off against Savory. Oh, the referee's coming over. Just trying to figure out what that penalty is exactly. So the 2 minutes is taken off. So it is 5-on-5. And he just got the misconduct. So he's gone for the full 10 minutes. That will bring him into the third period before we see action again from Ryan Lombard. And Costello comes on to make it the fifth man for Stephenville. He gets the puck behind the net to Delaney. Quick shot there by Rice. And that's covered up. 4:45 left in the second period. 11-1. One misconduct to Devaney, soon be over. Lombard just starting to serve his. Rice in to take the face off. Clay King to his right. Oh, that looked like it was in the net, but it was the side of the net by Colburn. Colburn controlling it, back to the line, over to Mercer, keeps it in. Rice trying to make something happen, circling around. Here's Mercer again. Mercer's got a great shot, and that was off the stick of Roach and up into the netting. So we'll have a face-off deep in the Stephenville zone to the left of goalie Connor Roach. Folks, don't forget we had a fundraiser here for the SPCA tonight. Lots of things dropped off out there at the table before the end of the first period. And of course, you still have an opportunity. You can find them on Facebook. You can donate that way. You can drop off something. Lots of opportunities to do that for the SPCA. Away comes Corner Brook. You got Taylor, tries to go across front. Delaney, it's into the feet of Savory. He picks it up. He's got Gruchy with him. Gruchy back to Savory. Savory, well, the arm has gone up, so it looks like it's going to be roughing against Corner Brook. And that's Lucas Fabijanic. Shaking his head, thumbs down, didn't like the call. Nobody likes to call when you get a penalty, of course. Not sure it's going to hurt your team, Lucas. Up 11-1. Corner Brook Royals with 3:45 left to go. And he's going to sit for 2 minutes or less. Face off to the right of Power. Savory wins it. Back to Pansell. Delaney. Savory is in there. Of course, Gruchy's in there. And Roach is in there. Back to the point. Delaney. Savory. Pansell hidden to the net. He circles back. Delaney takes the shot. A big scramble for it. Pansell comes away with the puck. Stephenville still controls it. Delaney over to Savory with a big shot wide. Nathan Pansell keeps it in at the line. Looking to make something happen. Here's Delaney. Oh, in his feet, so they've got to come out very quickly. Pass intercepted. Look at Guy going, streaking down. Oh, toenail save, I think, by Roach. That was just off the edge. Back comes Stephenville. Gruchy. Far side to Pansell. Oh, he tried the other side this time. The last time he went there was the glove side, and Power flashed to leather. This time was blocker, just up over the net. Gruchy, Pansell, back to Delaney, back to Pansell. Gruchy in front, and he's tied up, and Corner Brook comes away with it. 3-on-1. House. Oh, what a save by Roach off the stick of Josh Hand, looking for the hat trick. Wide open net, and Roach stops it. Up to Reed. Reed's got a great shot just off the stick of Bugden. And that's on the netting, and we'll get a whistle. Great save there by Connor Roach. You had Josh Hand looking for the hat trick goal, and it didn't materialize because Roach made the save. Despite the score, some great moments here tonight, folks. You're missing a good game. Thanks, everybody, for joining in. Whether you're live or whether you're in our rink here tonight, it's a fair crowd for a Sunday night. We're sure we're going to get a lot of people. Sunday games aren't really popular here in Stephenville, but great to see the support out for the Lightning tonight. That was picked off. Janes. That's Stone. Janes still with the puck. Oh! And Janes is up, and he still got it. Being bumped around there. Nick Shea trying to gain centered ice. Oh, great little pass. Shea's got a bit of speed. Creates a bit of havoc when he uses it. 1:34 left in the second period. 11-1 for the Corner Brook Royals. (6-1 after one, 11-1 after two. right now. Still got a minute and a bit. Devaney out of the box, and he's back into the play. Stephenville overskates the puck. Stone keep it in. Yes, he does. Mercer in there trying to get Savory off the puck. Savory back behind the net to Gruchy. Then he goes right for the front of the net. That's back to the point. Oh, quick shot there. Devaney didn't get all of that. Stone keeps it in. No. That's it over the line. You got a 2-on-1 again. And that was tipped in front. But Roach made the save. Back to Savory. Devaney, and he lost it. Back comes short. On this side to Antle. Mara to Antle. Favajani keeps it in. Rink wide pass. Over to Lambswood on the far side. That's going to get the center of the ice. Pansell looking for the lead skater. Oh, and that's off the pad of Power. Look at this. Oh, the light. The light is on. Finally. Got a bit of luck. Kept that puck in. And it looks like Nathan Pansell gives Stephenville a second goal here tonight. "19 seconds left. Pansell once again, great young player, picked up by Stephenville. Glad to have him.
Number 9, Nathan Pansell. Assisted by number 23, Shane Delaney. And number 27, Joe Devaney. Time of the goal, 19 minutes.
Delaney from Devaney.
Seconds.
And that's the end of the second period, folks. Just wondering why Lombard was coming out, but of course the clock says no time left in the second. Lombard heads to the bench, chats with the coach while the team's off the ice. So at the end of 2 periods here at the Stephenville Dome, 11-2 for the Corner Brook Royals. Late goal by Nathan Pansell from Delaney and Devaney. We'll return in 18 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for joining us. Grab a snack and come right back here and join me, Wally and Roland. And we'll be back here in 18 minutes for the start of the third period, right after some great stadium fries.
Grand Falls Friday night.
Today is the 11th. Yesterday was the 10th, so 24th will be Saturday night. Back here.
And you said they're in Grand Falls?
I think so. He said there's overnight trip for this time. Overnight.
Yes. Well, there's a couple, I think.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the chuck puck. Once again, the rules are short and sweet. Closest puck to the center ice dot wins the prize. You have apparently 29.9 seconds to throw your puck.
Here we go, folks. Almost ready to start our third period. Team's ready to come back on the ice. We have a chuck-a-puck. Closest to the center wins. Let's see, none there yet. Oh, there's a couple coming in there. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Let's see if that can be knocked out. I don't think so. Yes, oh, that was close. There's a couple. There's three right in the center, so let's see which one it is. And it's that one. There we go. That's the chuck-a-puck. Captain Savory hands it over to Mr. Danny Stapleton. We're going to get an announcement on who the winner is in just a second. 11-2. Corner Brook Royals leading after 2 periods. It was 6-1 after 1, 11-2 after 2. We got a hat trick by Jordan Marr. We got Han and Short waiting to get another one to get the hat trick as well. Scoring for Stephenville was Gruchy, and late in the second, Pansell. Nathan Pansell. 2 points tonight. So don't forget, there will be a draw coming up a little bit later on the first scorer for Stephenville. And of course, that was Matt Gruchy. Popular pick over the last little while, so sure someone had Matt Gruchy down. They have a chance to win some merchandise from the Stephenville Lightning. And speaking of win, guys, if you go to the Stephenville Lightning and you have a Facebook page, and you'll see it on the main page as well, they have a draw coming up, a 50-50 draw, 3 tickets I think they're $10 each or 3 for 20. And you can win maybe $5,000, I think it was. Don't quote me on that number, but it's a high number right after Christmas. That'd be great. And here we go with period number 3. Guy takes it back into his end. In comes Corner Brook, and of course, who's chasing that but Marr? King gets a quick shot away on Connor Roach, and Connor covers up. Top line on there now for the Corner Brook Royals. Marr wins, back to King. That's off the left pad of Roach. Stephenville looking to break away, but that pass got picked off by Rice. Back in, King, no, he lets it go, and Rice picks up his own rebound. And a penalty coming up. Referee McDougall got his hand up. High sticking, somebody's going for high sticking. And it's going to be number 90, Rice. Jeff Rice going off for high sticking at the 32-second mark for the Corner Brook Royals. So Stephenville's going to have to score early and often, quite often. Here in the third period, Delaney, Hansel faked the shot, went to the corner, back to Grushi. You got Delaney waiting for the pass here. Is it going to go in? Nope, got Pansell on the far boards. Getting it back to Delaney, trying to get set up here now. Over to Captain Dylan Savory. Quick shot and a tip by Devney. Back to Savory. Didn't get a lot on that. Pansell controls the puck. Delaney to Grushi. Quick shot into the jersey of Brad Power. And Brad Power's been outstanding here tonight. Stephenville has had opportunities despite that score, but Power stood up to them. At one point there in the second period, or maybe late first period, Stephenville had 3 2-on-1s within 1 minute and a half and couldn't capitalize. And that's cleared the length of the ice. Almost hit Colby House on the way out. Out comes Stephenville. Hansel in over the line, pulls up. That's right into the glove of Faberjanic. But it was offside. This top line for Stephenville, top line for Corner Brook. Both have logged lots of minutes here tonight. Corner Brook top line coming out on the top side of this. House took the draw and lost it. We've got Delaney getting in over the line, and he's tripped up, and the arm goes up. Looks like a cross check. 2 minutes. Colby House looks like he's headed to the sin bin along with Rice, trying to plead his case. Have a seat, Colby. 2 minutes or less. 56 seconds left. 5-on-3. Let's get something going, Stephenville. Let's get the fans something to be excited about here at the end of the night. Savory. Thought Delaney was going to wind up and shoot there. Maybe should have. Back to Delaney into the corner. Back to Delaney again. Looking to gain the center for a pass. In front. Roach down there. 2 Stephenville players fighting for it. And they come away with it. Grushi doing the circle. Delaney on this side. Grushi goes in, takes a shot. Not sure if that hit a pad, but it went wide of the net. Delaney again in the corner. Back to Roach. Roach takes the front, and that's going to be cleared. Quick pass, Roach. Hansel takes the puck. One penalty is over, has gone to the front. Oh, big hit there on Gruchy. Cornerbrook comes away with the puck and gets it out. 54 seconds left in the penalty to House. Stephenville back in over the line once again. Nice little pass there, but into too many Cornerbrook players. And boy, look at Rice go. Bit of speed there. That's wide and over the net. That killed some time from the penalty. 30 seconds left. Stephenville had a 5-on-3 there for 56 seconds, couldn't capitalize. And in just over a minute, 5-on-4, still no luck. And out comes Adam Guy. In over the line and behind. That's stopped by Roach. Roach is going to keep it going. But there was a Cornerbrook player waiting for it on the far side. To the front of the net to Guy. Guy versus 5 fellas. 5 guys right there. Making me hungry talking about 5 guys. There we go, front of the net. Oh, knocked down. And the net is off the moorings. Great chance there for Cornerbrook once again. But the net is off and we have a stoppage in play at 3:47 of the third period. Thanks for hanging around, folks, with us. And if you're tuning in or if you're joining us live, thanks for dropping in on a Sunday night. We know you've got lots of things to be doing. Just a reminder, a lot of bad weather coming the next couple of days. You've got to be out and about. Please be careful. Drive carefully. If you don't have to be out and about, stay in. See the big lineup at the water spring here in Stephenville today. And you know bad weather is coming when there's a big lineup of 10 or 12 cars to get a bit of water before the storm hits. And speaking of storm, Stephenville hasn't weathered the storm here tonight. It's 11-2. The Cornerbrook Royals. Clay King in the corner, and Matt Colburn sends it around. Is going to kept in by Lucas Fabijanic. Behind the net, King. Maher takes it. Colburn behind the net, but Stone gets it up. Crocker's chasing that, but it gets put back in. March goes along the board to Crocker, kept in again. Lambswood, great move there to get past Crocker, heading to the net. Takes the shot, and that's blocked. Here we go, Stephenville breaking out. There they go. Yeah, oh, great play. What speed there by Shea. Can't get across. Got lots of speed, still got a little bit of an edge to him, I think. Clay King coming up with Maher. Maher takes a shot, and that's wide on the far side. Stephenville in over the line, 3-on-1. Shot there by Gruchy, no luck. Shea was winding up, but his partner intercepted that. And he didn't get away with it. Savory gets it in on this side. Cam Costello going after it. He's looking to take out a body in the front, and he does. Savory with the shot right into the jersey of power. Goes down, makes the save. Hasn't had to make a lot of saves tonight, but's been there when it counted. And if you got Dylan Savory buzzing around taking shots, you have to be careful. 5:31 gone in the third period. No scoring in the third period yet. Andel versus Savory, and Andel comes up with that one. Bugden passes along the boards, but Delaney is there to get that. Taking it in, Mateo Short, they're fighting for it. Gonna have the other number 21, Savory, but he gives it right to Andel, and boy, these guys are speedy. Just watch them go. Andel, Short. Oh, just off the stick of a Stephenville player, the other number 21, our captain Savory, and he's coming out with the puck. Passing it up, Gruchy, crisscross in the center, passes it on the far wing, and the shot is taken there. Not a hard shot. Pansell got it back at the line. Lombard over to Delaney. Delaney shot. Oh, there we go. Knocked down, but then Captain Savory comes up with the goal. Not much power could say about that one. Not much of a chance there for Brad Power, folks. That was knocked down, tipped wide, but tipped right to the stick of Dylan Savory, number 21 for the Stephenville Lightning. Comes up with the third goal for the Lightning for tonight. We'll get a call on who assisted on that in just a moment. Right back to the action. So that came with about just over 6 minutes gone in the third period. So Stephenville gets the first goal of the third period.
Stephenville goal scored by number 21, Dylan Savory. Assisted by number 53, Matt Groshi, and number 23, Shane Delaney. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 20 seconds. Savory from Groshi and Delaney, the time 6:20.
So Savory from Grushi and Delaney. So a couple of points for Grushi, a couple of points for Delaney there tonight. And you want to take a positive way, they've scored the last 2 goals. Stephenville has. And here we go, right back in again. Nick Shea, boy, we got to get a goal for him tonight here. Had one taken away. The goal judge in the first period said it was in. The referee said it wasn't. Interesting to look at that one tomorrow. Of course, no video replay, but the referee was Johnny on the spot. So we trust his judgment. And that's knocked back into the Stephenville zone. In behind the net. Up to Nick Shea. He takes the puck, makes the turn, trying to stay away from Ryan. That's on the far side. Rink wide pass, intercepted again. And here comes Brook. And of course, Jordan Mars involved in there. Smith right into the leather glove of Connor Roach. Anytime they're seeing action near the Stephenville net, you can be rest assured that the name Jordan Mars on the lips of this announcer. He's been a force out there tonight. Of course, Brook has had lots of support right through the lineup. Shorthand, Marr, Smith, Antle, Colburn, you name it. I think there's not many who didn't get their names somewhere on that score sheet tonight. 11-3 for the Brook Royals. Crocker up along the boards. Knocked back in again by Rice. Lombard's got to go in the corner for it. He comes away with it, chips it along the boards, and it's chipped out. Not far enough for icing, but Faberjanic takes it. Crocker comes down, watching him. Roach on this side, over to King. Great little play there from Marr to get in over the line. Marr controlling it to Faberjanic, takes the shot right on the net. But Connor Roach was there. Faberjanic towards the net. That didn't go. Wasn't a lot on that. Here we go. Roach. Quick shot. Where is it? Okay, there it is. It's not where we wanted it to be. There wasn't a lot of daylight on this side, the glove side of Brad Power. But it somehow, I think, nicked him and went up into the netting. And the face-off comes to his left. Dylan Savory taking the face-off against Colby House. Savory wins it, back to Stone. And as quick as that, out comes Han. No luck there for Han, and of course, he was looking for the hat-trick goal. Stephenville breaking out again. You got Grushi going down. You got Pansell coming. Oh, wide and low. Didn't miss by much. Stone again, and that's kicked up by Colby House into the netting. Boy, how quick Brook breaks out there. And got away looking for the third goal for him for tonight. But Roach was up to the task and kept it out. 11-3. And down goes, it looks like maybe Grushi. The arm is up for high sticking. Going to be 2, going to be 4. Grushi is touching his face and looking. Referees down there looking to make sure it's not a 4-minute. Definitely 2. Let's see. Lockie McDougall out to make the call. High sticking is the call. 2 minutes. 3 minutes. First time I've seen that penalty roll in, a 3-minute penalty for high sticking. Yeah, give us an extra minute. Come on, we'll take it. Number 3. Here we go, it's corrected. Sam Bugden looks up and says, what the heck, 3 minutes? That's one of those new penalties. That's the new math we're teaching in school these days. 3 minutes for high sticking. Every other penalty is 2. Okay, back down into the Stephenville zone. Hansel takes it on the board, but goes back because he was being watched there by Janes. Out comes Stephenville. On this far side, Roach picks it up. Back to Gruchy. Delaney gets it. Gruchy back again on the near boards. Goes rink wide. You got to watch those rink wide passes. There's guaranteed to be a cornerback stick in the way. Just like that. Stephenville keeps it in. Gruchy going to the front. Oh my goodness, Roach almost had it back to Pansell. There we go, Cornerbrook. 2 men in. Off the pad and then looked like the mask of Roach. That was so close by House. He had hand with them. 1 minute left in the penalty to Bugden. Savory in over line, keeps it in. Being harassed there, and again, right back into Cornerbrook sweaters, and look how fast they get out. Makes a turn, Smith brings back, eats up valuable minutes. On the power play. Oh, just over the stick of Colburn. He would have been in all alone on Connor Roach. Colburn here with the puck. Trying to get it behind the net to Fabijanic, but that's taken away from him. Stephenville with an opportunity to break out with an odd man rush. This side, Roach. Just off his stick, but Fabijanic gets it across, and Colburn is certainly going to clear that. No. Yes, he does. Here we go. Fabijanic up to Taylor, and then he heads to the net, looking for the return pass. Tries to chip it to his partner on the other side. No luck. Stone back there. Stephenville breaking out now. Nick Shea. Just missed. Lombard chipped in front. Back behind the net. Little scrum down there for the puck. Brad Power huts out that big leather glove and smothers the puck. With 8:32 to go in the third period. As we mentioned, folks, if you go to our Facebook page, you look, there's coming up a 50-50 draw. I think it's a $5,000 prize, $10 a ticket, 3 for $20. Of course, you're going to spend 10, you might as well spend 20 and get the extra try for it. What a great prize that would be to win right after Christmas. And I believe that's coming up maybe January 28th, I think, is the draw date. You can get all the details on the Stephenville Lightning Facebook page or fundraising page there as well. And thank you for all the support from our sponsors, from our fans, from the Big Land Network there. He does the streaming for us. Oh, blew a tire. Lombard trying to get back. Colburn across to short. Gruchy back and takes it back. Taken away by Antle. No. Gets it up. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Nick Shea can't rub 2 nickels together to buy a goal. That was close again. Boy, we got to get him a goal before this night is out. Lots of great opportunities. Great speed there by the young winger from Stephenville Crossing. Shaking his head. Shake it away, Nick, buddy. You're staying on the ice now. Let's go, Lightning. Won by Shea and put in the corner by March. But Cornerbrook comes up with it. You gotta watch short, cutting through the middle. Smith sends it in behind the net. Roach gets it. Delaney. Great little pass up to Shea. March on the far side. Shea, Delaney. That's stripped away from Shea. Antle up to King. King got short with him. And he's got Antle. No goal. Ref says no goal. Light didn't come on and no goal. And we have a face-off. Well, you know, Roland, the good news is Stephenville's won this period so far, 1-0. That's a good sign, right? Back across in front of the Stephenville net. Out comes Shea. In over the line against Smith. Takes it behind the net. Trying to keep it in at the line was Costello, and that's out over the line. In we come, number 8, number 11, sorry. Big shot there, Badecki. Oh, Ryan Smith laid out Brady March right here in front of us. And he's down. I'm not sure if there's a penalty coming or not. We got trainer Brian Joy out to sea, but March is up quickly. And he's going to come over and plead his case. Plead his case. Looks like he might have got a bit of blood there. Not sure. I think that's what he was trying to show the referees. Yeah, he's pointing to his chin as he goes off. Looks like a little bit of blood, but no call. They say it's a good hit. And sometimes you have a good hockey hit and then the face will hit the ice or something will happen. Not always a penalty, and in this case, the referees didn't think so. And it remains 11-3 with 6:42 to go. And Brady March has gone off for some repairs. And the Stephenville bench is still pleading with the referee. How can you miss that call? I don't think the referee is going to change his mind. Plead all you want. The whistle is gone. Let's get this game on the go. Stone and others still over there talking to the referee. Be careful. Next thing you know, you're off the ice, and there you go. Stone being led to the doorway by the linesman. And we'll wait to see what that call is, but you could see it coming. Stone was quite animated, and the referee was having none of it. So likely a misconduct for Stone, and he's gone regardless. And it looks like it's for the rest of the evening. 11-3, 6:40 left to go in the third period. Smith along the boards, just short, but a bit too far, and that's going to be icing. Bring it back 180 feet into the corner Brook end. Thanks for joining in, folks. Wally and Roland here. Glad to bring you the game, courtesy of the Big Land Network on this wonderful Sunday night. Face off to the right of Power. We call that face off a tie when it goes horizontal to the play. Game misconduct. There we go.
13 minutes, 18 seconds.
Stone with the misconduct. Delaney, Savory. Oh, Gruchy just missed that. And Lombard back into the zone for the puck. Knocked off the puck. Rice did that. Couldn't get it out in front. Stephenville coming away with the puck. Delaney tried to tip it in over. It comes back. Mara comes in with it. Back to Smith. On the far side. Cornerberg breaking out. Mateo short. Off his stick. Back to Delaney. Home cross ice. Stephenville looking to get it out. Up to Savory. Just a little bit too far. Not icing. Marr takes the puck. Chipped ahead to short. Couldn't control it. Oh! Picked up again by Marr. Front. Into Rice. And into the jersey of Connor Roach. Stone, misconduct. So he's gone for the night. Brady March off to do some repairs. That's how it all started. Got up and showed the referees a hit by Badecki. Got up and showed the referees some blood. Referees, I guess, still thought it was a hockey play. And maybe he had heard it when he went down, but they determined that the hit must have been a good hit. Got some poking back here behind the scene. Shea and Janes yakking with each other while the play goes on down in the corner Brook end, and they come away with it. You got Janes, you got Faberjanic with the puck. Janes trailing. Colby House down there, Cam Costello. Back behind, Shea. Costello just behind him. The other side to Lilly. And that's out and down the ice. That going to be icing? Yes, it is. Just wide to the right of goalie Brad Power. 4:32 left to go here at Stephenville Dome.
Goalie change.
And it looks like we have a goalie change here for Corner Brook, giving Power a bit of time off. Kay Mooresberry in the net down there. And of course, 11-3, the game in hand. Just a matter of getting through these next 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Corner Brook back to the point. Faberjanic, big shot on net. Here's Reed. Goes for the long pass to Gruchy. And that was covered up by Mooresberry. Down there on that quick shot by Gruchy. Never had a lot of room. No icing. Delaney passed it back, but there was Janes. He overskated it. Way comes Savory. Faked a shot, went wide, and shot again. That's up over the net. Corner Brook. House. Janes. Quick shot. Janes tried to get it to the front of the net. That didn't go. Here we go. Pass up on the far side. Pansell across the Roach. Savory, back to Savory. That didn't work out. Delaney knocks it down. That cross ice pass, he brings it back over. Tried the shot, but Bugden stuffed the stick in there and stopped it. We got King, we got Antle. Who's going to get the puck? It's King. Back to Janes in the corner, and that didn't go. And here comes Roach. And he's got Reed with him. Ryan Smith stick in front of that, and then he comes away with the puck. Circles back into his zone. 2:55 to go. Antle. Back with Lombard. Lombard gives him the shoulder. He's a slight fellow, but he gave him the shoulder enough to knock him off the puck. And here we go. Back comes Reed. Reed's got a great shot if he can get it away. Quick little snapshot. Cross to the front. Stephenville just not able to control that puck. And back comes Corner Brook once again. Offside, delayed offside. Here's Gruchy. Tips it past Guy. And that's going to get over the line. Yes, it will. So Stephenville's got to get out. Antle in over the line. He's got two players with him. That was off a stick and up into the far corner. Stephenville looking to get it out. Tipped up there to Savory. He's looking at Guy back there, trying to knock him off the puck. Guy goes to the far side. Out to Goodyear. Colburn. Colburn gets it out over. Antle takes it back. Guy goes back, just eating up the clock now. 1:49 to go. Third period. 11-3 for the Corner Brook Royals. Out comes Faberjanic. Nice move to get in past his defender. Back to Guy. And that's all Cornerbrook is doing. They're eating up the puck. If they get an opportunity, they'll take it. But again, Colburn is in. Pass it off. Great little pass by Colburn. It was off the goalie and over the net. Fabijanik on this side, keeping it in with 1:10 to go. Fabijanik, far glove side, Roach. 1 minute to go. Lambswood trying to get past the defender. Just tips it to the front of the net, and that was knocked down by Short. Looking for the hat trick goal. And that was Antle. Got past Short, but Antle got it in. It went over the stick. Went over the stick of Mateo Short, looking for that hat trick goal. But his line mate, Antle, picks up the goal instead, and it is 12-3 with 48 seconds to go. Badecki taking a face-off against Savory. Savory wins it again. Having a great night in the face-off circle is Dylan Savory. Just not translating to the scoreboard for the Stephenville Lightning. Lambswood up to Clay King.
Assisted by number 55, Matthew Coleman, Colburn, and number 23, Josh Taylor. Time of the goal, 19 minutes.
Look at that, Savory with the goal. Way too little, way too late, Dylan. But a great goal nonetheless. Give the fans one last memory to take home on this 3-game weekend. Dylan Savory with his second goal of the period. We'll get a second just to see who assisted on that. 19.8 to go. Cornerbrook just going to run down the clock now. Clay King in over the line. Look for Short. Still had time. Get that goal. Here's Mercer in front again to Short. And that's going to be the buzzer.
Stephenville goal scored by number 21, Dylan Savory. Assisted by number 37, Ryan Roach. Time of the goal, 19 minutes.
Savory from Roach, the fourth goal. 12-4, final score at the Stephenville Dome. Thanks for joining in wherever you joined us tonight. We'll be right back here in a couple of weeks. I believe there's a couple of games in Grand Falls, Windsor next weekend. We'll be back here the weekend after. So for Wally and Roland, I want to say good night to everybody. And remember, a bit of bad weather on the way. So if you're driving tonight, you're driving tomorrow, then please drive safely. Take care, especially your Cornerbrook fans heading back home, or our fans that came in from Portabash or wherever you came from to watch the game tonight. Drive carefully going home. Be careful tomorrow if you don't have to go out. Stay in, folks. Have a great Sunday night from the Stephenville Dome.
Yeah.